Alright, and now for something a little different. Today I'm going to be playing a little bit of a classic game. It's a stealth FPS. It's called Thief. This is the gold edition from GOG.com. I don't know if this is necessarily the first. It is the first I ever played of this genre. Definitely very unique in it, both in its time and even now. I've already kicked it off and configured it. Past the cinematic already. No need to watch that. I'll just grab a few things here. Most likely I won't be using them. Go ahead and start this up. I did own this. It originally came out years and years and years ago, so I have a bit of an idea of what I'm doing. Basically, this is probably, again, it's one of the first times I ever knew of an instance of a game that did this, where AIs had more than just, magical knowledge of where you were, like in Doom. They actually had line of sight, as well as being able to hear. So right now I'm just kind of hiding the shadows. I've got a crystal down there at the bottom. It shows that I'm in complete darkness. And usually, like, depending on what surface you're on, is how loud that you walk. Normally, as long as you're only taking a couple steps on a loud surface, they usually don't notice. These types of things got there was a larger presence of some of this stuff in the later Thief games, or at least in 2, 3. 3, honestly, I bought it and I almost never did anything with it. So I wouldn't swear by anything with that one. I would say Thief 2. Thief 1 is only my favorite as far as nostalgia goes. Open me up to other things, because to me I always preferred puzzle games growing up, and this was the first instance where I could see that a first person could hold a lot more value to me. That it was more than just running around and using a shotgun. As you see, I'm knocking out these guards. I have the ability to kill them as well. The Black Jacket is a non-lethal blow. A very, very weak attack, unless of course you can get them from behind when they do not suspect you. I'm just kind of throwing these guys off in the darkness. There shouldn't be any issue with it being seen, but I don't remember the pathways of these NPCs very well, so I'd rather be safe, safe than sorry. Many years ago, when I would build PCs for friends and family, I would include there it is, a disc of the Thief demo, and that was kind of like the this is how good your computer is type of thing, because when all you've ever played with solitaire and you see something like this, that would absolutely blow you away. But obviously, these are a bit dated by today's standards. I'd say this is probably based on maybe DirectX 6 or 7, probably 7.
Inside at last.
I have very little use for these water arrows, so I better go ahead and just do it.
Beef up security, son.
What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
Well, we're fine, but I've been thinking we should watch the outside.
That's stupid. People to worry about there on the inside.
No, then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer.
Oh!
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I definitely have a little practice doing that. If you don't get him from the very get-go, you're going to be waiting quite a while. One of these guards patrols up and down this hallway, which is this guy right here. And this guy that's already laying on the ground taking a little nap. He, I forget exactly where he ends up going, but he goes pretty far in there. You're actually preventing him from patrolling a later area. At least that's how I remember it. Shouldn't really have much else to worry about here. Oh, this must be where it was that he patrols. Yeah, because that's a... He would have come around this corner and been patrolling around here. Not really anything worth stealing around here that I can think of. There's food all over this game, and unfortunately I don't believe it serves any purpose in Thief 1. It's a reagent, a healing item in the second one. Should be stairs, yep. Of course this game with, you can probably hear in the background that kind of eerie ambience that would come up, especially the deeper you get into places, you hear more and more of that.
Well, since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for
I
myself.
forgot about that. It sometimes it'll trick you with stuff like this. But if you can't tell, just above my gem. Oh! That was very lucky that the game caught me as drifting off that edge. Yeah, definitely still the early days. That should have killed me. You'll see just above my gem there is a vase. It actually says the word vase, and it's just kind of floating there. That indicates that it is currently in my hands. Just to trick you, sometimes you'll open chests, and that one's like one at the beginning, just where it shouldn't really cause you any issues, but at least as a warning for later things to come. There's no real way to just drop it gently. I know games like Half-Life, I think, introduced gentle dropping of things. So unfortunately, all I can do is now chuck it, which does produce a sound which can alert NPCs. That's something else I probably didn't explain, which I probably should have. If you hadn't noticed at the beginning of the game, you can pick up a very wide range of items, from knocked out and dead NPCs to vases, candles, things of that nature. What you really want to do is try to avoid picking up unnecessary items, as you'll end up having to throw them or dispose of them in some way. And focus on picking up the shinies or moving unconscious or dead bodies to where they will not cause suspicion. If another NPC comes across an unconscious or dead NPC, it will try to find out why it is dead or unconscious and will start patrolling. They are somewhat bullshitish when they detect that there's something bad going on, because you'll notice they'll kind of slowly creep around and just look back and forth and try to pan their line of sight. But they always seem to drift to wherever you are while they're doing it. But as long as you're in complete darkness, it's usually not an issue. Oh, I know there's an NPC in there, and I think he's facing this door. Maybe. Oh, no. Okay, let's see if I don't think he turns. Missed opportunity. That light above his head is there on purpose. You have a chance of hitting that if you're not careful. You can kill NPCs after they're unconscious. I must admit I used to enjoy finding fires or water to throw them in. Oh, I didn't kill them. It's their own fault. We're not going to be doing that today. I saw something shiny up here I'll grab. Aside from ego stroking, you know, I don't think money serves a real purpose in this particular game. With Thief 2, you actually, the money carries over from level to level, so you can save up money for particularly important items, and picking up, you know, valuable items to fence will help you out as far as making sure you've got all the supplies you need to be prepared for a situation. But I just don't think it does any good for me in this one. I know there's an NPC here somewhere because I can hear him. I think he's on. Oh, no, maybe he's there. Oh, I don't remember. I think he's on the carpet. No. Oh, yes. Definitely remembered that wrong. We'll go around the back way. Should be safe. Normally I come from that far door over there and I don't have that issue. I just couldn't remember the pathing on those NPCs if it was one I had already taken out previously, and it wasn't. Now we're in complete darkness now, so I should be safe. Playing with my nice new mouse pad. Okay, and hopefully he's gonna bring his ass back over here. Do some squats while I wait. There he is.
Huh? Too much coffees this morning. I'm twitchy as...
That was funny. Once you've alerted a guard, they are on high alert for quite some time, and I don't remember the specifics of the AI, but I feel confident that after a certain number of alerts, they become on high alert permanently. Even though I was in complete darkness, and he couldn't react to having seen me. As a result, he being on high alert was able to notice me and emoted it by audio file, but luckily didn't act on it. This was definitely the top of its class when it came out, but I oh gosh. I hope he's not coming all the way over here. Again, I don't remember the pathing anymore. It's funny to see some of this stuff when it was the top of this game and one of a kind, and how flawed it was compared to its sequel. Shouldn't be any issues with somebody seeing him. Just be on the safe side. I don't think anybody's gonna come through here. I feel pretty confident about that. Not that I've ever said that before. Now this is a particularly loud area. An exceptionally loud area, and there are several guards in this area. You have to be just so careful. Let me do the absolute slowest little tiptoe walk out here. The problem being is that the carpet does not go the full length of everything, and these tile parts are just unbearably loud. So trying to quickly get up on one of these guards to blackjack them more. I guess I have easier ways out of using the bow, which I could kill them quicker, but then again, it becomes a matter of playstyle. And when I launched the game, I set out to try to be as just stealthy and non-lethal. So as soon as this guy, he's gonna keep patrolling around. He's gonna come back over on this side, and I need to make sure he can't see me. And then he's not going to come very close to here. He's going to continue right down along this tile and then up on the rug. So I have to try to get behind him and blackjack him without hitting the tile, because he will hear it and will alert him. Being as this is louder than the cobblestone roads outside. Ready for it? Ready for it? Ready for it? And you can tell my little toe. Oh well, these old games you can't see it. My big toe hit the freaking tile, and he was already in the process of turning around. And luckily, the game is pretty forgiving at giving you just a little bit of time to knock him out, even when they've been alerted. I believe there's also bonus points for pickpocketing them while they're conscious, and getting the pickpocket off while they're in the process of falling still counts as a pickpocket. So I'm trying to do that still. I could have sworn there was something to do with the fireplace in here, but I can't remember. I hear somebody somewhere. Oh, that's right. There are guards on the other side of that, and I am not prepared to go that way. I know there's another way around. And here, I'm just, again, ego stroking. I'm gonna grab this money. Ooh, I think there's a
I wonder
good.
if he reads them or if it's just for show.
I don't think there's really any particular reason to go this way. I think there's a guard out that way. Yeah, I can hear him. I don't know that he patrols into here. Getting a little risky. Just because I never know when and where I'm gonna have to run, I just want to try to take him out if I can. Always better to clear a path. Let's see, because he went off to patrol somewhere funky now. And that could bite me in the ass. I know I have to get up there. Oh, he goes on the stairs. Oh, that's right. should be safe here. Ooh. Gotta be honest, that scared me a little bit. Must be that one over there. Ooh. Mm. I want to say there's a guard at one of these upper areas. I want to be kind of careful. Okay, now here again is another one of those parts where murder was going to be the easiest way, but I want to try to avoid it if I can.
Just the wind, I guess.
The question becomes, what do I do if he's gonna hear me when I come down? I think... I can mess with his position. I know they've got a gong over there and I can shoot it. But it seems like every time I tried that in the past, by activating him to, so to speak, putting him on high alert, it made him nearly impossible to blackjack. So I need to kind of mess with his position other ways. Okay, I'm going to just push a couple buttons on my monitor. Okay. Seem a little bit better. Clenching. 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 Clenching.
All right.
And release.
It's a throne room. How pretentious can you get?
Another thing that this game kind of lacked was having to escape. But that was a quick little run. It was fun enough. And I think I'm going to call that quits for now. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and you'll join me again to watch me maybe do a little shanky next time around. Bye.